Gotta get a fire going, gotta get some food cooking, gotta warm up, and I got one cigarette left. Better light it and enjoy it. Oh shit! What's going on, guys? Tyler here with Porous Preps and Projects. We're going to be going over this ferro rod. Now this is the Bayite, I believe is how you pronounce it. I probably messed up the name, but y'all know I'm dumb. Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, this thing is 1/2 inch wide and it is about 5 inches long. There's a hole drilled up here for your lanyard, your paracord, your survivor cord, your fire cord. And currently on here I've got paracord and some fire cord. So what is this, exactly? Everybody knows what a ferro rod is. What's so special about it? Well, realistically, I think, in short, that for $15.99, so 16 bucks and some change, I'll have a link down in the description for you guys to order one of these if you want, or I guess 2 of them if you want. You can get one for 10 bucks and it's a 1/2 inch longer it's an inch longer at 6 inches. Or you can get 2 at 5 inches for 16 bucks. So that's where I see the deal being at. Now, why do I think you guys should go ahead and get one of these? Simple. You can run one of these lighters, you can get a bigger version, you can get a bunch of matches. I tell people to get lighters all the time, especially cheap ones from Dollar Tree. So just go ahead and stock up on them. As something to barter with and to give to your people, I would go and I'd get a couple of these just for you and your most immediate circle. I'm talking about family. I'm not talking about friends. Because if somebody has one of these and a way to strike it, and this thing does throw hellacious sparks. I just mean, like, you can't get a fire started off of that, I don't know what to tell you. Now, this right here, if you don't do dumb shit like I was just doing there, playing with it basically, if you can get a fire started off of just one thorough, there we go. If you can be competent in how you use it and get a fire started every time, once a day, off of one strike, I believe that a ferro rod this long and a 1/2 inch thick would probably last you your whole life. Sure, it might be worn halfway down, be all skinny and worn down to a nub, but I do believe that one of these could last you your whole life. And yeah, this is only part of it. You need something to strike. Well, whatever wasteland we end up in, whatever comes of the grid going down, all of the social and political divide that we have in the country and the world for that matter, there'll always be trash. There's always going to be garbage. There's always going to be junk. So when it comes down to it, you can find things like cotton balls. I'm sure that those things are going to be around forever. Women and their makeup, y'all know, y'all already know. You guys have these, you got the little pad sponge thingies that are like in a little disc for taking makeup off and shit like that. Let's see, Q-tips. Those things are going to be around. And all of these I'll show you here in just a second. Oh, and toilet paper. And one of my favorites. A pill bottle full of dryer lint. So if you're going around and a whole house has been picked clean, I mean picked clean, and you're trying to find something to get a fire going, go pull out the God, I can't talk today. Pull out the lint trap in a dryer. A lot of people are lazy. You're likely to find lint from the last load, or a little bitty grocery bag somewhere close, or maybe like a little trash can, which is what we use to throw our dryer lint in and then make use of it. A lot of people don't make use of it, but if nothing else, you get behind a dryer, pull the foil hose, the exhaust vent hose, off the wall or out of the back of the dryer, you're going to find dryer lint. And would you likely be able to find an empty prescription bottle somewhere after shit hits the fan in a random house or apartment or trailer or whatever? Yeah, you're likely to find empty prescription bottles. I mean, shit. That's a waterproof container that is very widely used, and I would think would be a very prominent thing to find. So there you go, waterproof plastic container, some dryer lint, and I'll show you guys how well this will light some stuff on fire, and we'll go through a couple different instruments used to strike it as well that you can find in any house, garage in America, or hell, even construction sites or dumpsters. So let me bring you down here for a little bit of a close-up. Guys, so a couple of very common items to find in the home. We've got lint and then cotton balls. So a chunk of cotton ball. So how hard is it to light if you have a ferro rod? Oh, that was one strike. There's a fire. There's me lighting the smoke. Let me rotate it around here. There's cotton ball. There we go. That went up real easy as well. Now this is with me using basically what amounts to a chunk of hacksaw blade. So what else can you use? Well, you can use, as far as different instrument goes, this is a butter knife. Just a simple run-of-the-mill, nothing special about it. You really just need something with a hard angle, like a 90-degree angle on it, that's made out of metal. So let's take another chunk here. How about we go with, here's something you can use like a match. We've got a Q-tip. You're gonna just peel some of that off of there. You're just trying to expand out that cotton a little bit, get those fibers exposed. That's what we're doing here. We're basically making a little match. Just kind of have that all laid out. Let's see here. Oh, shit. There we go. Check that out. So, that works. Does a butter knife work as well as a hacksaw blade? No, but it still works. And I think even after a home has been raided and looted, like many times, I don't think everybody's first priority is going to be taking butter knives. So if you have a ferro rod, you should be able to find a butter knife and you can make fire. Now, what else works? Well, here's some toilet paper. Now, I know you probably you'll probably want to use this for other things than starting a fire, like, wiping your ass, but it can be good for getting a fire started too. Let's just tear some of it up. We want to get fibers exposed. Fibers exposed. Tear this up into a bunch of little chunks. Just have like a little puffball there of stuff. Yeah. Spend a second tearing that all up. Now this here, as you can tell, is a bent, screwed up Sawzall blade. This thing is jacked. But the whole point is it's got a hard 90-degree edge right there. So can we use it to strike a ferro rod? Ooh. Oh. I know it wants to. And there goes the toilet paper. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 different materials to light with the ferro rod. And right now we're out of season for the natural materials because everything's, well, not out of season. I guess everything outside right now is wet because they had a lot of rain today. Old hacksaw blade, a butter knife, the 90-degree angle on a junk beat up Sawzall blade, and you got your $3 bait knife here, and it's got a hard 90-degree edge on it. Alrighty, so when talking about household items and starting fires, that sounds pretty fucked up, but I'm leaving it in, whatever. You got your ferro rod, and maybe you're trying to make a fire starter, and you can't find any Vaseline. Well, something that you can do. Let's do a little comparison real quick. After 2020, those things, they're about equal size, right? This one's a little smaller, so we'll do this one just for practicality's sake. After 2020, you see this stuff everywhere. They've got these bottles that used to be worth $40 on eBay for 25 cents. People can't get rid of them. But if it's 70% alcohol or higher, the other bit in that is glycerin or aloe. This can actually be used as a little bit of an extender to get you a better fire starter going. Let's do a little test real quick. I'll put just like a drop or two of that hand sanitizer on there. Now, this over here, no hand sanitizer, nothing, just cotton. And we'll start this one first with the sanitizer on. Ooh, there we go. Let's see. And the flame has pretty much went out. Like, I could get this one going again. Anyhow, point being, a couple drops of hand sanitizer will actually extend your little fire starter there, with it being cotton or whatever. So, something to think about, just a couple drops. As long as it's 70%, I know it'll work. I just showed you. Look right there. It's still working. Throw a little bit of alcohol on something and it helps it. I tried telling my doctor that and he just don't believe me. Him and all his book learning, he don't know nothing. So, guys, just did a little bit of demonstration and stuff. And here is the Bayite. I would call this definitely budget tier. Ferro rod. Now, guys, it's not going to come with the lanyard here. It's not going to come with the fire cord inside. This has got like a little strip of oiled up twine that you can light with one of these. But it also does not come with this. Now, basically, this is just a Sawzall blade that's been spray painted black. There is nothing special about this whatsoever. It's got a hole drilled into it. Now, you can order other products by the same company. You can look down through there, and I do believe for $15 they also have one of these ferro rods that does have a lanyard, and that does have a little striking piece right here. So maybe I'll link that too. But just know that with your $3 bait knife, it'll work. With something you will generally find in the trash at a construction site, a bent up Sawzall blade. Hell, even if it was rusty and whatnot, doesn't matter. It's just got that hard edge. Children's safety scissors I've used on these before. Hell, actually, you know what? Hold on. Right here. Rounded off little Dollar Tree scissors. These have a hard 90-degree angle edge. Let's see. That works too. So You can go and get whatever version of a ferro rod that you want, whatever bells and whistles that you like. That's fine. But what I'm telling everybody that you need to do is get you a ferro rod, and I have a lot of small ones and things that I've gotten. Hell, a subscriber sent me a bug out bag with a small ferro rod in it. I should say it's decent size. And I bought some that were in little emergency kits that were like this big, and they were only about a 1/8 inch around. Yeah, you can use it, but that thing is going to burn out, I'd say, within a couple of months, maybe a few months or a year or two even, of using it every single day. Go ahead, buy once, cry once. Get you one of these or get you 2 of these for $16, and I honestly think that a lifetime of striking once, getting your fire going, is worth the $8 a piece to know that no matter if your matches or your lighters run out, that you can get a fire going with one of these. Like I said, it throws a lot of sparks when you do it right and you're not a jackass like me. Yeah, guys, have a way to start fires for the rest of your life. No excuses. Like I said, be a link in the description where you can get just the bare bones ferro rod, and that's the main component. Like I've shown you, you can use junk knives, you can use trash, you can use worn out or cheap ass little child scissors. You can even use a damn butter knife. There we go. You just need to have the main piece as part of your kit. So yeah, link in the description. Let's see here. Also in the description. Guys, go and check out my girl's channel. That is Miss Nature Prepper. Go subscribe to her. She does a lot of good stuff with foraging and lots of preps for women, and especially like women with kids. And she does food hauls. I know you guys like those. Then also check out my friends Amy and Ashley Martin at Martin Midlife Misadventures. Their link will be in the description as well. Go over, subscribe to them, show them some love. They're great people. Well, alrighty. I think that's about enough for this video. You guys have a good day.